Nassau County undercover, I believe, got me really pissed, all right? I was kind of annoyed. Okay, watch this. So I went to this park. Today is a nice weather. Everybody's out from yesterday. You know, the weather is turning good. Memorial Day is coming very soon. So the park had a unusual amount of police present, and they have a microbus, some sort of like this bus, surveillance bus. I don't know what's up, because last time they were there when there was like a running marathon was there. That's time they had that thing. They had rangers, they had this unit, that unit, all that stuff. I was like, wow, okay. Today I don't know why there was this. Anyway, this guy is talking. He's wearing a shirt of park, so obviously he work in the park, and you know, he's probably the big boss over there. Everybody's going up to him and talking to him. Okay, so all right, I see another guy look like he's doing a hiking or something on the park, and went there to talk to him. Anyway, Long Island people do have an issue. Okay, but listen to this, okay? And you don't know about Malvern. I have caught many things about Malvern. That's another topic. Everybody's asking him for directions. So I went up to him and I said, what did I say? I asked him, what did I ask him? I said something about I asked him, you know anything about the LIR? The LIR strike is going on. I know it's not you work for the park. Do you know what's going to happen tomorrow? And he said that he actually told me he works at LIR. You know, he said, I'm not going to go to work. He said that the strikes is on. You have to work from home. Literally, he straight up told me that. I'm like, yeah, okay, but I cannot work from home, you know, something like that. I have to go to work. And he said that, yeah, the strike is still on effect. I also work in LIR, he told me. We were talking, and then this guy, the guy who was earlier, asked him for questions about something about, I hear them talking something about leaves. The jogging guy telling him, you know, I see some branches over there on the park. I think we should clean it up because the flare might turn up. Something like that. It's like the wildfire. Why there's going to be wildfire in this park? You know, that park is too wet to have a wildfire. So he's telling this guy, I see some tree branch. I think it's important we should clean it up because there might be a flare and then fire might start. I was like, yo, what are you talking about? No, there's branch everywhere. There's bigger problems on this park. Anyway, remember with the LIR talk that I was doing with this guy? And then this guy, the jogging guy, the fire might turn up guy, he comes up and he said, listen to this. He goes, do you know how to share location with a wife? I have to send my wife locations. How you pinpoint exact location? Listen to this. I say, hey, press and hold. Here's the Apple map. He have an Apple map on hand. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to ask him. I'm going to ask you because you're the young guy. I'm like, who's I'm young? Like that. I also made a joke earlier. It's a press and hold, and they're going to send you where to send it. You know, airdrop or what you're going to do. When you press and hold, all of his contact showed up. Who you gonna send? You know, I see some woman's name. Now I know his wife's name anyway. And it's like, okay, I have to send this to my wife, like that. I came home, look how intelligent I am. That dude who was asking me how to send location from a map, it's undercover. Okay, he's a fucking detective. He want me to interrupt. Look how intelligent I am. That's why I'm the most genius. I was having a conversation with this guy and he just interrupted. And this is not just that, you know, the question he just asked, this is a forensic. He thinks that I'm gun pointing somebody, and he thinks they're all white, by the way. Just, you know, they're all like mostly white. They're like 4 whites, and here I am. Who are you? You're not even this and that. You're not even white. You're not even that. Who are you? You know, and you got a curly hair, and you're wearing this. Can you help me how to send this? It seems like that I'm pointing something toward him, and he gonna try to calm me down, you know, by help me to send this. Matter of fact, that's my techniques. I use that techniques toward my enemy. How the fuck you know that? Who are you? Who are you to send me that thing? Okay, I'm going to hashtag all of you so everybody's know that guy is some sort of intelligence officer, because the microbus that I was telling you, the small bus, the surveillance bus is right next to us. They have like, you know, they have this special, no logo, no Nassau County. And then there's a cops, 2 Nassau County pointing this way, that way. You know, the park is really well secure. I think they have some sort of something going on. I think they probably got some sort of calls and they came in. Why would you interrupt my conversation when I'm talking to this tall guy? And this guy, the guy I was talking is a shorter guy, but he could be detective too, who knows? But this guy who looked like a jogging suit, he's still there. You ask your questions about the leaf, right? He comes in, try to interrupt my conversation. And he said, hey, can you send me how to send the locations? Oh, okay, thank you. And then I left. So you know what? His tactics did work, which interrupt my conversation with him about, hey, what was going on with the LIR strike, da 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 da. And he want me to leave, that guy who interrupted, like, who are you to come in like that, So this is the culture of Long Island. So if you are friendly man, if you came from other country and very sweet, very open, and very innocent, if you're innocent man, extra, you could be Israeli man too. You could be Israeli man, very friendly. You could be a Dominican. You could be a Hispanic, very kind. You could be a guy who just came in. Hey, guess what? I bought a pancake from my village back home. You want to try it? Oh, he's a threat. Okay, all units stand by. Some Uzbekistan guy try to give me a pancake from his village. You think it's innocent, but that guy just cuts you off. Could be a douchebag, subconscious racist. You get what I mean? So this is the Long Island culture, and you don't know what did I caught on Malvern. Next to the Malvern, there's a girl on the parking lot. That story probably wanted to expose that later to make the Malvern community alert. But you know what I'm talking about? Which girl in Malvern? That video is gonna be next. But Malvern story, that's next. That's gonna be next because Malvern got something else going on, and then Jones Beach. Oh my God, the Broadwalk of Jones Beach got another, bro. And somebody in the comment section told me that it's not worth of talking to people on Long Island. Some young guy from Long Island told me that. And you know what? I think I need to start believing that. But there's a lot of good people. There's a lot of great people, sweethearted people. But there's other people, if they'll try to interrupt your conversation because you're asking their officer, or if you try to talk to bonus, if you try to talk to a female court enforcer in enforcement, 7 white guy gonna come in and try to interrupt you. Hey, everything's okay? Like that. That topic's next. Over. Anyway, I just wanted to keep this as a record, and not just a record. I want to over intelligence the community. And if community does not have a brain to detect any of this thing, then you know what? I'm just gonna train the AI, because I think AI knows better in many things, and in future somebody else is gonna help. And a lot of the people, friendly man, like, yeah, you know what? I've been through something similar to that, But and if you guys catch this, you've been exposed, okay? And I have 100 more secret videos coming. I have so much shady video to post. I just don't have a time because you know what? Cash flow first. I make $350 per hour. How copy?